Hey everybody, welcome to repeats day number 5. We are doing our HIIT day. We're also throwing in quite a lot of mobility, which I'm very excited about. We all need it. I have a box that I'm going to be using for step-ups, and that's it as far as equipment is needed. So let's start with our downward facing dog. We're going to get our calves stretched a bit. We can even maybe use that box at the end, stretch our calves a little more if needed. So calves, and then all the way up into the hamstrings. Slide your shoulder blades down, push into your thumb and first finger, and then switch to your other side. So you're going to let your other knee bend, plant that right heel or the left heel onto the ground. Get that long stretch. Now go back and forth, just keep things pedaling. Pull the belly button up and back. Find that low connection into the core, then tighten in underneath your ribs. Okay, plant evenly onto your heels. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, you're going to pull yourself all the way through. Open through the chest. Let your knees drop. Release the tops of the feet onto the ground. Open through the chest. Squeeze your elbows in. Take a little sway side to side. Curl those toes under and push your hips up and back. Widen out through the feet. Walk your hands back. Sit into your low squat. Take a little bit of a hinge side to side. So let one heel lift and then the other. And then let's walk ourselves back out all the way forward. Get that upward facing dog. Open through the chest. Grab through the belly. Walk your hands back. Sit into your low squat. Feel free to shift some more, or if you want to just sit level and planted, that's totally fine. And then one more time, walk yourselves out and into that up dog. All right, so we're going to start with mobility. We're going to do 4 rounds, a Z sit to a little runner's lunge. So pull your left foot in, have your right foot be pulled out. You're going to take a nice little stretch here in the front. We'll take a second on this first one. Just kind of let those hips level. Ooh, hip flexor pop always feels good. Okay, so you're going to take that back leg. So for me, it's my right leg, trying not to use the hands. We're going to rotate up onto that left leg and then lunge forward. Again, trying not to use your hands. Pick up the right leg and put it back. So some strength is involved, but rotation and mobility, if you need to use your hands, depending on what's going on with your hip mobility, that's totally fine. This is 3. Keeping track of where the pelvis is going, how things are lining up. And 4. Okay, now we're going to get that other direction. Right foot pulls in, left foot pulls out. Let's take that little stretch in the middle first. Okay, now we're going to lift up that left leg. Woo! One side is usually different than the other. Then bring it back around and sit down. 1. Lunge in. Slide back and around. There's 2. Slide in. Oof. 3. 1 more. Gotta use my hands, that last one. 4. All right, so now we're going to go into our cardio. So low grade today, not super gnarly high. We're going to be in 1 minute sets. So remember, the higher the amount of time, the longer the amount of time, then the lower your ultimate intensity is going to be, because you can only hold and sustain for a certain amount of time. Okay, touchdowns. So you're going to try to drive that heel into the ground, get your touch side to side. You go as fast as you'd like. I'm taking it nice and chill, making sure I can keep my line up on my knee here. Pull the belly button in. Lock and engage through the core. You got it. Getting into your glutes a little bit. Make sure you're sinking the hips just past halfway. Driving that heart rate up by getting a little hippity hoppity. You push your pace if you'd like. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, our next mobility set. Sink into your low yogi squat. So find where you can sit. And then we're going to do rotation. So plant onto your left arm. Rotate the right arm up. 1. We'll do 4 per side. Get a little bit of thoracic stretch, shoulder stretch, getting into those hips. Rotate up. Feel that extension. Okay, next up, we're going to have gate swings. Okay, back to our minute. Start in the middle, jump nice and narrow, and then down nice and wide. Using your inner thighs again, you go fast as you'd like. You do not have to hold my pace. Belly firm, knees and toes line up, dropping into the hips. Feel those inner thighs get super contracted. Getting the heart rate up, that's our goal. Not necessarily flying through the roof, just getting it up. 15 seconds left. Put the flexion where you want it. Time. All right, go ahead and grab that box. We're going to do our helicopters. I'm going to go on my low side. All right, plant onto the left leg. Lift your right leg up. We've been doing these to open the hip, stack, and then tuck under. Open, stack, tuck under. Once we're done with these 4, we're also going to get a rotation without rotating the hips to stack. Okay, so level your pelvis, then just open your toe in and out from your hip. 3 and 4. Other side. Lift and stack first, then let it drop. If you would like to go with no balance, feel free. 4, 3 actually, and 4. Level off the hips. Just open and twist without rotating. And 4. All right, so we're going to hit up 30 seconds on one side, 30 on the other. Just stepping through, driving through the heel. Ready? And go. 3, 4, 5. Think about that pelvis staying nice and steady and stable. Pushing through that heel. Your knee can totally pass the toe, but it needs to stay lined up with the toes. Use your arms. Switch. Get that push through the supporting leg on the box. Lock in that belly. Pushing through that glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay. Done with our box. Now we're going to get some shoulder mobility. And we're going to do airplane arms. So you're going to lie on your belly. We're going to do 10 airplanes. Tuck your tailbone. Belly strong. Your chest is lifted. Rotate your palms so they're pulling forward and almost back. So you really want to get that external rotation in your shoulders. Pinch your shoulder blades together. Squeeze the back muscles to help lift the arms. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, coming up, I'm going to do a plank jack. If you would prefer a jumping jack, totally fine. Back to that minute. Ready, set, and go. Strong plant through the core. You're flexed through the glutes and the quads. Also to keep your hips nice and level with the shoulders. Keep going. Stupid mosquitoes. Keep it going. Trying to get into that heart rate. Also engaging the core. Five seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Good job. All right. Back into our downward facing dog. Stretch those calves and hamstrings real quick. Then we're going to go back to the top. Z sit to lunge. Starting on your second side this time. So your right leg is in, your left leg is out. Grab and tighten through that core. Lift and rotate around. In control. There we go. Think about where the holdups are. That's what I'm trying to watch. What's kind of making it more difficult on this side? Less strength, less mobility. This is our fourth. Lunge in and then slide it back. Other side. Okay. Lift. Swing around. Lunge in and back. Good. Feel those hips. Get some nice stretch. Nice opening. Make whatever adjustments you need. Hopefully, though, over time, right? This is also great reason we're going to be repeating. It'll force us to really see if we're making changes in our mobility as well. Oh, shoot. Was that 3 or 4? I don't know. All right. Okay, now we're going to come up for those touchdowns. Ready? And go. Drop those hips. Lock the core. Find that low abdominal grab, not just the upper. Halfway. $15. Three, 2, 1. Okay, sink into your yogi squat. Get those heels on the ground, hopefully. Whew, there we go. All right, reach. 1. Lift nice and high through that shoulder. 2. Good. Tall lifted chest. 3. And 4. Okay. Now we get our gate swings. Ready? And go. Lock that belly. Just over halfway. Where's the core? Keep that chest tall. 8 seconds. 3, 2, and time. Whee! Okay, grab that box. Get your helicopters. I'm going to see how I go with no support, no balance help. Ooh. Off to a raging start. Do you remember how difficult single leg deadlifts used to be? So these can get better. Okay, balance off, then turn and twist, keeping your hips at pelvis as level as possible. 4, other side. Lift, tuck under. And 4. Balance off. Turn. External rotation. Internal rotation. And 4. Whew, okay. Other side. Starts to march first. Go. I want to get that full push off my left leg, the leg that's on the box. Three, 2, 1. Gotta get my engine started on this side. You got it. Keep that push through the heel. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay. On our belly. All right. Thumbs are out and up. Chest is up. Pinch. 1. We're going to go to 10. 2. Core strong. 4. Working to open the chest. Spread across your collarbones. Roll those shoulders back. 7. 8. Get that pinch in your low traps. 10. All right. Here we go. Lots of arms, lots of core, plank jacks, and go. Tucking your tailbone, pulling your belly button in, flexing your glutes, protect your low back. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, push into your downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. One heel down. Relax through the neck, shoulder blades, then the other. All right. We're going to go a half set. So left leg in, right leg out, 2 reps. In fact, let's do all our mobility. Then we'll do all our cardio. It's going to suck, but it'll add up very nicely. 2. Actually, I'm changing my mind because we won't be able to get as high. So I'd rather push. We need to stick with our interval route. So switch your sides. Lift. Stretch. Pull the belly in so that you can make sure you're not compressing your low back. 2. Good. 30 seconds. Touchdowns. Here we go. Core again. Lengthen the spine. Time. Okay. Sink low. Lift and raise. One side. 1 and 1. 2 and 2. Gate swings. Three, 2, 1. Grab your box. 2 helicopters. Lift and stack. Roll it under. Lift and stack. Roll it under. Other side. Lift and stack. Roll it under. Lift and stack. Roll it under. Oh. All right, here we go. Ready? And go. Get your focus. Find that push. Switch. Come on, keep that charge. Push to the foot. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, airplane. Lower down. Just 5. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze. Open. Trying to rotate your palms up, thumbs back. All right. 30 seconds of work. Ready, set, and go. Three, 2, 1. Whew. Child's pose. Reach those arms forward. Nestle your stomach inside the thighs. Grip into your hands. Roll the shoulders back. Good, good, good. Okay, bring your right leg forward and across. We're going to pigeon. Flex your foot if you can, especially if it's fairly far away from your back hip. Square off your hips. So your left back hip should face the ground. Okay, push into your hands. And then the other side. Flex that foot. Sink into the hips. If you need to keep your hips higher off the ground in order to get that square, then do it. That's the most important part here, so that you're stretching the right pieces, getting into that pelvis, grabbing that pelvic alignment. Okay. I'm going to use my box here. You can as well if you have one. You can also use any sort of ledge. You can use a dumbbell. I'm going to be putting a dumbbell on the edge so it doesn't tip. Alrighty. Let's see. Grab this guy. Okay, so you need a wall or a ledge. Put the balls of your feet on the edge of the box. Let your heels drop, and then you need to find good, solid support. So you should stand your shoulders directly over heels, hips directly over heels, shoulders directly over hips. Good grab for the calves, but really it's also training your body. Appropriate posture. Settle your breath. Good. Lower grade heart rate, but still definitely got it. 10 more seconds. Okay. Step it back. Your front leg's going to go up, toes are up. Square those hips. Reach forward, stretch that hamstring. We do a lot day to day. The bodies have to have some good forced mobility. A lot of us have learned switch learned the benefits and feel the benefits and get addicted to the feeling of high intensity work. But a lot of times we need to make sure that we don't forget the recovery, the mobility, the flexibility. That's really what keeps us going, keeps overuse in check, keeps the joints happy. So thank you for joining me in that today. Take mental note. We'll do it again next week. Have a good day.